Yeah, I have. You want my watch?
Go ahead.
Calvin Irby, 14802 down Avenue. 1217. Authorizing for repair of water damage to the Civic Center. First of all, the floor in the Civic Center has been replaced. This will possibly be the third or fourth time. First of all, Council, before you put this in motion, you need an engineer. Second of all, you need to find out why we got this water leak. Third of all, did anybody remember that we used to have an ice skating rink that was under the Civic Center floor? Maybe if you correct that problem first before you talk about fixing a roof or the floor, you would have floor number 4 going into motion. 15-17. We didn't even have a meeting, agenda review meeting on this one, so it shouldn't be here on paper today. 14, 17, 15, 17, 16, 17. Did the zoning board ever talk to the owner occupancy, the store owners, the residents? Did anybody make the effort to speak to the people? If you want to go up on something, I think you should talk to the public first. Thank you. Have a good night. Don't get me wrong.
Janelle Scribner, 14924 Grandview Terrace. I just want to bring to the council's attention that Ms. Russell has brought the chickens back under the guise that they are emotional support animals, claiming that they're protected under the ADA. And if you investigate Title I, II, and III, chickens aren't even in the scope. And if you reference your Ohio public law, you will find out that there is a whole protocol to go through. But if these animals outside the scope of a cat or a dog is deemed that if they're public nuisance, safe, or bringing rats and stuff, that it's not permitted. I've already started the procedures today. I filed another petition with the housing office to have her cited again, and I've had discussions with the mayor and Ms. Hemmons and the chief about it, and so there's some other things and some other actions that will be coming forth. But I just want to put everybody on notice that the chickens are back. She didn't ask anybody, and so when things hit the fan, be prepared.
Chickens.
Wow.
Amazing. This is rock and roll. 1217. I want to know as to whom is sponsoring it. Is it under administration or is it the finance director? You cannot have two entities here sponsoring a piece of legislation. Either it's administration or the finance director. You cannot have two in there. That piece needs to be amended and corrected. That you cannot pass them like that. And number 15, 17, a resolution authorizing mayor to enter into an agreement to set U.S. District Court. I don't recall anything being discussed about that, and I think that needs to be put in committee and discussed and find out what's going on and take some of that money filing all these frivolous lawsuits. Number 3, 1417. I beg this council. You talking about we have blight in the city now. We not only will have blight, we will have all of those big apartment buildings closed because people tell you want to charge $100 per unit. That gets up into thousands of dollars in some of these places, and you're going to have more empty buildings in the city. So I ask this council to look at it, and then what you're offering the people, and that's going to charge the tenant's going to be passed on to the tenant. They cannot afford this. They're not getting the service now. That's $100 per unit. I could see it if you take it up to $25 or something like that in increments, not blast throwing it out there. People gonna walk away and leave the building. They say, I can't afford this.
It's your time.
So if you sit there and pass that, and I guarantee you won't ever get back in there.
Thank you, Snake.
Dr. Patricia Bohoviak, 1894 Farmington. Going back to resolution number 12-17, I'm aware of 2 previous times when that floor was fixed. And the first time, if I recall correctly, all they did was fix the wood, which didn't do anything for very long. At least the second time it lasted longer. But the second time they supposedly looked at what the problem was and dealt with it. So the people who, I mean, at least we should look at what they said the problem was and what they did that was supposed to take care of the problem so it didn't recur. It should not be recurring this often. And perhaps looking at what they did and what they didn't do would be useful. But obviously we don't want to just change the wood again, because that would be a waste of our time, energy, and money. Looking at resolution number 15-17, when I see a resolution, I want to see what the resolution is about. This resolution says it's about a lawsuit. It doesn't tell us anything about what the lawsuit was about. And I personally think that the resolution should tell the citizens what the lawsuit was about. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Reports and announcements from Mayor Brandon King.
Thank you, Council President. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out. I have a number of things to report on, and I guess I'll just start with the biggest news this city has had in a while, and that is, as many of you have heard, the awarding or securing of $6.5 million to clean up and remove the construction and demolition debris from the Noble Road, the ARCO recycling facility. Many people refer to it as the dump. If things go as planned, and ARCO signs a release allowing the cleanup to take place straight away, we'll see trucks rolling in and out beginning in July. And we anticipate this taking a little over 10 months before the site is completely cleaned up.